Hey everyone, and welcome to another All About RVs video. Today we're going to take a real quick look at a brand new 2023 Salem 26DBUD Platinum Edition. We're going to take a few minutes, walk you through the inside and the outside of this bunkhouse RV, show you what it's all about, and then at the end we'll close it up for you as well and show you what it looks like closed. We'll be right back on the inside. All right, we are up inside the brand new 2023 Salem 26DBUD Platinum Edition model here. So we're going to start here kind of looking at our slide, and then we'll kind of work our way to the back and come forward here. So the unit has one slide out. This slide has the sofa and U-shaped dinette built into it. There's storage under the sofa and under the U-shaped part. They call this the Versa Lounge. So the middle back of the U-shaped dinette part will come off and flip around so that you can have an L-shaped sofa like we're seeing now, or you can flip it around and make it into a U-shaped dinette. The sofa and the dinette will both go down and make into bed, so you could sleep an extra 2 or 3 guests there pretty comfortably. Big windows in your slide overlooking the back side of the RV. The two big windows don't actually open, but the ones on the sides of the slide do. They have pull-down roller shades on them. The floor of the slide has a woven material on it that they use in a lot of pontoon boats, so it's more durable and a lot easier to clean up than any type of carpet. You're also seeing the new linoleum that they started using in 2023, so it's different looking than what they had in 2022. Different cabinet colors, and countertops are a little different as well. Some of the things like the ceiling board, wall boards, and stuff like that are also a little different. Looking over here at your kitchen area, you have the Furrion 10.7 cubic foot 12 volt refrigerator, so freezer on top, refrigerator on bottom. Furrion oven, which has the glass front and a light inside of it. You have the light up knobs. You also have a 3-burner cooktop with a flip down glass lid, giving you a little more counter space if you're not cooking. Furrion hood range light and fan, and Furrion microwave as well. You'll see a little advertisement talking about either solar prepped or solar panel on the roof already, depending on when you purchased the RV, or when the RV was actually built, I guess I should say. You'll also get a 1-year free roadside assistance from Safe Ride on all Forestriver products. They're currently doing that. Hopefully you never need it, but it is nice to know that you have it in case you do need it. The window behind the oven area does open. A couple electric outlets over there. You have the high-rise spring sprayer faucet, double bowl sink. Down here you have 3 drawers, pull-out drawers, full extending, and then you have some storage space underneath of there. Looking forward, there is kind of your entertainment TV area here. So you have a electric fireplace, which is basically some fancy lights with an electric space heater. But they're pretty cool looking in RVs. But they do put out some heat, so if, cool night, you can knock the chill off without having to actually turn on your propane furnace. You have the Furrion sound bar up above there. Area for a TV. Now this area right here where you can mount your TV to is actually on a little swing open setup here. So you got a little shelf space back there. You're prepping for the King Wi-Fi. If you ever want to add that aftermarket, kingconnect.com, check it out. Satellite cable inlets, or I'm sorry, outlets, and you got your electric outlet here. And it just swings back and latches into place. Over here on this side, you have a little bit of cabinet space here. The entry door on the new model does have a window in it. You got some controls on the side of the cabinet. We'll check that out at the end when we come back in to close it up. So going on back here to the back, you have 2 large bunks. You have a ladder built in so that the kids can climb up there. The bottom bunk actually does flip up. A little hard to do with the camera, but this actually flips up, and you could maybe put a bicycle or two back here depending on the size of the bikes. But there's also storage underneath of there. Propane leak detector down here. Your digital thermostat for your AC and furnace also located right here. Big pantry area here. There's a light in there as well. And then this is actually a removable access panel. I got it unscrewed right now, but this gets me into the bottom section where my water pump and winterization kit is to winterize it. But normally that would be screwed into place. Back here, we have our bathroom area. Kind of starting from the top down here. You have an AC duct up here. You have a little vent fan up here as well. Skylight above the shower. ABS shower surround. It's basically a step-in shower. Foot flush toilet. There's also heat in here as well. You have the entry exit door in here. So we're going to step out here just to kind of show you what it looks like from the other angle. Little medicine cabinet area there, sink area, and some storage space. But what's kind of nice having this door here to get in and out of the bathroom. When you have little kids, most of the time during the day they're outside hanging out, but they want to run in and use the bathroom, they can just go straight into the bathroom and not have to track through the whole camper. One thing I did forget to mention on the bunk area there are also USB charger ports at each bunk. Going up to the front section here, we have the master bedroom. So you have hanging closet on each side, and back there is an electric outlet inside the closet, and then a little hole on the side where you could reach in and set things down into there if you wanted to. You have overhead cabinet space as well. The window on each side of the bed does open. You have USB charger ports on each side of the bed as well. Now this bed will also raise up, and when I raise it up I can actually get to my storage compartment outside. I have little cubbies here, and I also have kind of a little shoe nook area down below to kick my shoes under. The bed is a little bit larger than a queen. I believe off the top of my head, if I remember correctly, it's like 66 by 78. So it's about 6 inches wider than a queen bed. They call it a camper king. Back here, we have another closet area right here. So you have a light up top, hanging closet. And then down here on the side, you have a little laundry hamper area down there. On the wall here at the foot of the bed, there is electric outlet and cable outlet up there as well. And there's a backer in the wall where you could mount a TV. But overall, pretty cool new look for the Salem product here. I'm going to go around the outside for you real quick. We're going to show you that and some of the platinum stuff out there. Then we're going to come back in here and close it up. We'll be right back on the outside. All right, we're back on the outside of the brand new 2023 Salem 26DBUD Platinum Edition model here. So first things up, the GIN Platinum package. So on this package, it has fiberglass sidewall and rear wall. The front of the RV has a rolled smooth aluminum with a lower diamond plate metal. The fiberglass is a hung fiberglass. There is a lower black aluminum skirting. Traditionally, this is kind of a rippled aluminum siding all the way around. This is the first time in a long time that Salem has offered fiberglass on their wood constructed campers. Usually you have to step into the Salem Hemisphere version to get a fiberglass unit. So this package was promoted as a limited run production. So it is a upgraded package that was offered free for a limited time. At some point, I picture this either going away completely or they will most likely start charging for it. But you have white hung fiberglass exterior, lower black metal skirting here, tinted windows, window in the entry door, power awning, LED light strip built in close to the body of the RV, adjustable arms for tilting, manual override in case of an electronic failure. You have the nicer More Ride entry step. Basically comes down, touches the ground, rated for 500 pounds, flips up inside the doorway when you're traveling. Large folding grab handle there to help you get in and out of the RV. Your model number is usually located next to that main entry door as well. Looking at the bottom of the camper here real quick, you can see enclosed underbelly down here, quick drop jacks. Coming up a little bit, you have your large pass-through storage compartment here. There's a light in here, couple crank handles. There is also the little bag for your laundry basket. Dry erase board on the back of the baggage door. Magnetic holder to hold that baggage door up. There's a little advertisement stuck on that window right there telling you about the heated enclosed underbelly, the removable underbelly panels, and then also prepping for the King Wi-Fi system. Stove exhaust vent above the window right there. You have a 110 volt mini fridge and a gas griddle here. There's also a cold water spray port right here. Furnace exhaust out right here. Double axle unit, 4-wheel drum brakes, easy lube hubs. Very, very important to make sure you do occasionally check your hub grease. Also, make sure you check your air pressure in your tires and make sure you have an electronic brake controller to control the brakes on the RV. Gravity fill freshwater tank fills up right here. Electric outlet here. 2 outdoor speakers and your cable outlet here. So if you wanted to put a TV out here under your awning area, do a little cooking over there, kind of do a little family thing out here, you can do so. The rear entry door here has a triple entrance step. It is a traditional hover style step. So that one's rated for 300 pounds. Flat back rear end, 6-gallon gas electric water heater located on the back corner right here. There's an 1 1/16 drain plug, pressure relief valve to relieve the pressure before you try to drain it. And then there's an electric switch in a lower left corner out here to turn on the electric side. The gas switch was inside on the monitor panel. Prepped for the rear Furrion observation camera. It's a nice camera that you can buy aftermarket, allowing you to see what's going on behind you when you're driving down the road or backing into a campsite. Comes with a little monitor, goes right inside your truck, plug it into your outlet there, and you can see what's going on when you're traveling. The little black rectangle up there in the top right corner is prepping for the Lippert Stow N Go portable ladder. That's rated for, I think, around 330 or 40 pounds, 50 pounds, somewhere right in that range, read the box. But it's rated heavier duty than the traditional mount on RV ladder that's only rated for about 250 pounds. But nice thing with the telescoping portable ladder is you can throw it in a storage compartment. It's out of the way. You don't have to worry about the kids climbing up onto your roof or horsing around, falling off, getting hurt. 4-inch squared tube bumper. A lot of people store their dump hose in there. You also have the optional spare tire mount and cover on this particular unit. Most dealers do stock it with that spare tire. However, if you're one of those customers that takes and parks it by the lakeside, never really plan on moving the thing, you may not want to waste your money on that spare tire because it'll just sit there and dry rot, go bad over time. So if you're not going to use it, consider not ordering it with it. Detachable power cord, 30 amp electric service. Again, it is detachable, so when you are storing away the RV, just unhook it, throw it in a compartment out of the way. It's a lot easier to deal with than those ones that shove back in a little tiny hole. Right here in the corner is where you do your city water inlet, cable inlet, and also black tank flush to clean out the toilet tank. Now right down here, you can see your gray galley and black tank dumps right here. Pull the black handle first, get all the nasty out. Pull the gray and galley next to rinse out your dump hose. Will definitely help you out a lot. Now here we have our slide system. This is a 12-volt electric slide system, worm gear style system. You'll see when we close that up here in a bit. But this is also prepped for Soul Air slide topper. There's little brackets that they have right up here on the corner. Those little brackets are where you would attach the slide topper, and then the material actually slides into the gutter rail, as the gutter rail has an awning track built into it. So it makes it real nice and easy to put on a slide out awning cover if that interests you. Talk with your salesperson about that. Nice thing to have. It helps shade the room, repels a lot of water, leaves, twigs, debris, things like that. Down here, you have the other side of your jack area right here. Again, you can see enclosed underbelly. The other side of the storage compartment area here. And then you have some very important informational stickers here. I want to pop these up for you real quick. First one popping up is your main production data sticker. This basically tells you production date, VIN number, axle size, but most importantly on this sticker, gross vehicle weight. That is the most you can load the RV up to. Axle weight, hitch weight, everything combined. Don't exceed that number. Next is your unloaded vehicle weight sticker, basically telling you what the RV weighed when it rolled off the factory assembly line, and it also has the length on it. Next is your cargo carrying capacity sticker, basically telling you how much gear you can load into the RV before you exceed the gross weight on the first sticker. And last but not least, tire sticker here, basically telling you tire size, but most importantly, cold tire pressure. Again, very, very important to check your tire pressure. The tires can only hold a certain amount of weight at a certain pressure. If you let that pressure drop too low, your tires are more likely to blow out. So very important to keep up with that stuff. Again, rounded front end here. It is kind of sloped back. It's not your traditional flat front. So it does kind of round out, making it a little bit more aerodynamic. You have two 20-pound propane tanks, standard option for 30s. So depending on how the dealer ordered it or how you want it, make sure you get it the right way. 2 5/16 hitch ball, heavy-duty safety chains, 7-way Bargman wiring plug, power tongue jack with a light built in, manual override as well. There's also a battery disconnect right here and room for 1 or 2 batteries to go back here depending on the size of the battery. 2 traditional group 24 batteries fit there pretty comfortably. If you go to the larger 27s or bigger, you might have a little bit of a struggle, but 2 24 batteries usually sit there. All right, real quick, take a quick look at the roof here. You can see up top things like your plumbing stack vents, TV antenna, air conditioner. On this one, you have that nice solar panel upgrade feature. So a lot of little things up here on your roof. You got to get up here from time to time. Make sure you inspect the seams and seals, all that good stuff to keep water out of it. Very, very important to keep up with on any RV, whether it's a $20,000 camper or a $500,000 camper. They all have odds and end things you got to maintain on them. All right, we're going to head back inside real quick. I want to show you what it looks like closed. All right, we're back on the inside of the new 2023 Salem 26DBUD model here. And I want to close it up for you real quick. So when you are ready to close it up, you're going to come right in here to your control panel. Slide button, awning button, some light switches, water heater on gas, electric switch is outside at the water heater. Water pump, in case you got to use the portable water. Monitor panels for your battery, fresh black and gray. Dimmer switch for some lights. So when you are ready to bring this thing in here, very, very important, make sure nothing is in the way. Sweep your floor. I would definitely recommend doing that because the slide comes in at a little bit of an angle over top of your subfloor. And if there's any pebbles, dog food, you know, kids' toys, whatever, it's going to run them over. And that could possibly get trapped between your slide floor and your linoleum and damage your linoleum. So very important to make sure your floor is clean before you close it up. When you're taking it out, it's also very important to make sure there's nothing in the way. Hear that ratcheting noise? That is a slip gear system on the slide, basically letting me know it's all the way in. But very important when you're taking it out too to make sure nothing's in the way. So make sure that there's no, electric poles or water poles at the campground or anything like that. So with this closed up, I can kind of step around here, come back here, get to my bunk area, get to my pantry area, get to my bathroom. Again, you could come into the bathroom from outside if you really needed to. I could load my fridge with this thing closed up. So not a big deal on getting through parts of this, but you are having to kind of step over this part of the U-shaped dinette. Easier when it's in lounge mode instead of dinette mode to get by that. And then I can squeeze back through here and get into my bedroom. So while it is a little inconvenient when the slide is closed, I can still kind of go through the whole RV. So if you're stopping at a rest area, grocery store parking lot or something, and you are wanting to run in and out of here, you can do so. Now going back out, it's kind of the same thing. Just hit the button, the thing goes right on out. Just a friendly reminder, be sure to check out the folks at Couch's RV Nation. They are one of the largest internet discount dealers in the country. Will definitely save you a lot of money on a new RV. All right, guys, thanks again for taking the time to watch my RV videos. I really do appreciate it. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe if you don't mind. Thanks again.